Now, why is this initiative important to TKC or to me? It is important to me because being one of the most experienced and trained Filipino actors in the creative landscape here in Aotearoa, I acknowledge that there aren't many, if any, opportunities catering to our Filipino identifying folks who are performance inclined due to falling in between the cracks of East Asian, South Asian, and Pacifica focused initiatives. I have seen our industry from zero Filipino representation to the growing industry that we have now. And being in the industry, we can also identify that there are more POC stories being written by POC writers, hence probably the Asian arts funding. Writing about intersectionality and multiculturalism, we have more ability to tell Filipino stories now. There are Filipino creators like Mia Maramara, Sean Rivera, Alyssa Medell, John Rada, Cara Liliana, Asian Waste Reduction in Ototahi. The community is vibrant and growing in the creative sphere, and the main resource that we often need are trained actors to lift the stories off the pages. It's one thing to work for diversity and another to work with diversity. One is an idea and the other is a process. The saying, nothing about us without us, is to create visibility with authenticity and to achieve sincere representation. Last year, I ran a highly subsidized course called TKC Acting Classes with Ate Marian. Ate means sister. I ran the workshop taking on teen students with zero budget and for free. It was a reaction to a project that I knew decided not to take risk of casting or auditioning Filipinos. So I made it my mission to stop accepting the excuse that there aren't any Filipino or performers for them to see or audition or to put on stage or on screen, because we are around. Writers are eager to tell more stories. Producers and casting directors are sometimes discouraged by the idea of casting a community that is not yet formed or that is not trained. Therefore, the writers adapt their stories to something more achievable, which isn't innovating for more talents to grow. It's limiting, and again, this is another barrier. It's often a chicken and egg situation of there aren't enough Filipino actors to develop XYZ ideas or project, or there aren't any Filipino-led projects for Filipino actors to apply themselves and learn in. The students last year paid a course fee that basically covered the minimum cost, venue, administration, and the prep hours for the workshops. And from that call out last year, I have a wait list. And the feedback from my teen students that I took on last year was that they wanted to do more. They had the desire to perform and have a presentation where they can share their hard work, where they can apply what they'd learned in the class and immerse themselves in the joy of being a performer and a storyteller in a safe space led with Filipino values. This is TKC's way of empowering the community by providing equitable and accessible opportunities for Filipino whānau to participate in our industry. Institutionalized opportunities often have financial and cultural barriers that prevent migrant communities like ours to participate in creative practices. And on top of that, there are also migrant or societal stigma that the arts isn't a pursuable career. And we want to break that. We want to build people. We want to build the community, not just their CVs.